caindo.
Welcome back, friends. This is Wingsrule, and we are back with another war recap video, and we're going to get right down to it. We're going to bust out the crazy lopsided victory here that we pulled off against a pretty high-powered team. Lots of war wins. Yeah, what did they have? Let me check it out. I can't remember. 127 wins, level 9 clan, Age of Empire. I have heard of this clan before. It seems like the top 6 attacks were the only ones that actually knew what the fuck they were doing. Well, Hatham Kenway actually had a pretty good idea of what he was doing. He got 6-star war, so that's pretty good. Those are about the only ones that actually had any pride and wanted to get any stars against us. So as you can see, they left a lot out on the table. Stars galore. They were basically just trying to snatch up 1 star on every base because they were outmatched in a big way. So we had Town Hall 10, and then the rest were Town Hall 9s, moving down to like number 12. So we will see if we can hold this app in operational mode, because it seems to be kicking me out and restarting every few minutes. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and it seems to be it did it again. So what I'm going to do is maybe just pause this and jump out and clear the cache. So just bear with me. I will return shortly. Okay, so hopefully it holds. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is or was. So we are going to get in here and we're going to start taking a look at some attacks. I'm going to show, it's hard because a lot of these were Town Hall dips. We're just going to show a bunch of attacks, whatever. Lots of good stuff here. Star Monkey went in and 3-starred this guy. Obviously a major mismatch here. Lure comes over, pulls out the Dragon and Loons. Nice poison spell there. You're going to see the Quad Quake go down, opening up the main compartment. And opening up 4 separate compartments as well. So we should fast forward through this freaking dragon kill. So down by the queen, she gets a little bit of punk in there by the, look at this, he brings a shit ton of giants, love it. Giants are going to be something that are going to be starting to get used a lot more throughout the game. Especially with the Eagle fucking defense, which is a real pain in the ass. So he comes in with a whole crap load, explodes a bunch of bombs, and then he's going to hit the Warden's ability. There you go, and there you are. And he's just going to friggin' absolutely friggin' smoke show this base. This was just raw power. Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 9. No, it's not very fair, and yeah, it could have been worse for this guy if I'm going to be completely honest. But he got smoked nonetheless. Major clear. Not a whole lot of detail to give in this attack because, like I said, it's just all power. There was no real outside forces at work there. So that was a nice 3-star there by the Starman. Redneck comes down here and pulls out a can of whoop ass on this Town Hall 9. He's going to come in with some raw power as well. 3 golem attack. Oh, sorry, my bad. 4 golem attack. And you got some wizards on the outside there to start that funnel. And King and Queen go down in the middle. Lots of nice targets there to pull them into the center of the base. And yeah, those nice wall breakers opening everything up. Nowhere to go but in. So everybody's going to spin around that wall, and then a rage spell is going to go down. Poison's there already taken to greet those CC troops. Golems are hopping the wall. Queen's in. King's just wrecking shit. He hasn't used his ability. Queen hasn't used hers at all. She's fighting behind that big bad purple gorilla. yeah, there's just an awful lot of carnage going on. A nice jump spell to break everybody out of the core. Um, could have been just a little bit deeper to the southwest side there to allow them to get into that last compartment. But nonetheless, you know what? The queen's going to snipe everything in that area anyways. The golems are just there for meat shield, and they do exactly what they're supposed to. He pushes through with lots of power, lots of muscle. Yeah, absolutely, 100% muscle. And riding behind that golem is the archer queen. She uses her ability just to speed things up a little bit, and yeah, it's just lots of cleanup, and it's over. Nice hardcore 3-star by Redneck. Fucking prick. Alright, so we're moving along here. We're going to skip out of the cleanup troops here. What do we got here on number 4? I think we got Mr. Gator comes down here, and he's going to do some go-ho attack on a Town Hall 9. This is a 9.5 Big Gator is, and I think he's starting to enjoy his higher level golems and his extra spells. His extra spell, my bad. So the lure comes down just to make sure that that dragon isn't attacking everything in the center of the base. He gets to get the opportunity to kill it outside the base. The poison spell was kind of missed there. He has a tendency of moving through that poison spell a little bit. But Archer Queen's going to take down this dragon. Very minimal damage to her. Golems are jumping into the center of the base. And here comes the hog wall on either side, on the east and west of the heroes. Those poor archers did not know what hit them when they jumped through the middle of that base. So King's going to take down the queen. Heal spell's waiting for those hogs on the entry. And yeah, there was really no way, with no double giant bomb locations here, that this base stood a whole lot of a chance with a Town Hall 10. However, he did manage to trigger 2 bombs in separate compartments at the same time, so he lost a few hogs there. Nice poison there to do some work on those skellies and to slow up that king from doing too much damage to the hogs. And yeah, it's nothing's left here. The hogs are going to end up taking down this town hall, and solid 3-star by the Gator Man. Excellent work. Go team, go. This attack here, I'm not really going to get into too much detail with this attack. The expectation here was just to have a little bit of fun. A little bit of a farming technique is involved here. Some wizards and no particular strategy, just sort of go with the flow. So yeah, reaction and action and reaction. As long as there's a couple of jump spells to get people into the different compartments and a few wall breakers to help save the day if anybody gets stuck, and a bunch of healers. So you're going to see a nice queen walk coming in from the south. The idea was to try and make her go to the west from the south portion of the base, but that never happened. Sometimes she is very difficult to control. All planning aside, it's an AI system that isn't perfect. So she's going to do a lot of work here, cleaning up a lot of trash. You know, this really was, if this was a base that we were worried about time or whatever, this was last attack of the war. And it's very rare that we get to have a war that there isn't a whole lot of thought or pressure on any of the attacks. So as you can see, I dropped the wizard there to try and make sure that queen didn't walk that way, but I think I was just about a half a second too late on him. So the queen decided she wanted to go to the east, so we drop a couple wall breakers and that Tesla pops. And then, so that fails on that entry point. Was thinking maybe we'd get her to go in and kill that air defense on the east side of the base. Obviously, she didn't get there because she didn't break into that compartment. But so Golem goes down with a few wizards outside to make sure that the king pushes in towards the enemy king. which he does. He will engage him briefly right now. Queen's going shopping. She's still working on doing the pre-attack cleanup. She's going in the rage here to take care of that dragon and to make sure she pushes into that air defense so that she can have those healers stay alive a little bit longer. Those two hogs here. Now let's stop this. I dropped two hogs on the east side of this base. They jumped in. They started killing this wizard tower. They're going to move over and attack this Tesla. Now just watch the payoff of two hogs here, okay? So you can see that we've already just triggered this giant bomb, which is going to hurt these hogs briefly. But with the 7 healers behind the queen and her taking no aggro, yeah, the healers are going to jump, they're going to switch targets, and they're going to get the big cluster of troops that are going to be moving from defense to defense in this compartment and on to the next. So you're going to see, boom, bomb goes off, those 2 hogs are there on the Tesla. The hogs are there right here on the cannon, and now they're moving over here onto the Tesla again. And then they're going to jump over here and take out this air defense. And then they're going to jump over here and they're going to take this air sweeper. Like, it's absolute freaking insanity how much value for 2 hogs. There's actually one still alive out of that group that's going. So these golems are jumping through the center of the base. Or this golem, I'm sorry. The king is really acting like a golem because he's not really under any fire that he can't heal from by those, I think it's about 4 or 5 healers that are still remaining. So they're pretty much going to go down very soon to that air defense. But the queen's doing some shopping, and the 12 hogs that I brought in on this raid absolutely wrecked it. There was 1 hog left to take out that air defense on the south end. Yeah, this this couldn't have been more fun. It was rather exciting. So I thought I'd play around, drop the rage spell to push those wizards through those 2 structures, and come across here. I drop a couple of wall breakers here to try and take out this builder hut, but Archer Queen got there before I could do it. And yeah, that's pretty much how that whole attack went. It was just basically fly by the seat of the pants. Pretty high level Town Hall 9 base, but got kind of wrecked by it. Whoa, by a Town Hall 10, having some fun. So I do like my queen walks, everybody knows that. So Big Gator came in here and he did his first Pentaloon. So you're going to see a nice lure of the clan castle. Poison spell goes down. I like this. He's been watching my attacks. You can tell he's been watching my attacks because he did this exactly the way I would have did it. Aside from the archer in the camp. So he lures the dragon to the corner, kills it. Boom. Lights out. I like it. You see the 4 hounds come down, completely smothering those 2 air defenses on the east side of the base. 1 rage should go down there. Yeah. Okay, so now you're going to see a couple of haste spells go down to push these troops through the base. A little late on the hound deployment from the west side means that a few of those balloons got targeted by the air defense, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the only drawback to this attack is everything has to be absolutely perfect. But in all fairness, it did work out quite well because that hound distracted 4 defenses, realistically, to allow those balloons to move forward and get those last remaining targets. So 3 or 4 balloons, 4 or 5 balloons remaining. That last hound manages to pop, which is really fortunate. And yeah, the balloons are going to clean up the trash as the king is tanking. And yeah, nicely done. The hounds are going to do the rest of the cleanup. It's like I said many times before, it's a very, very sexy attack, very, very fast, and it almost looks like it's too easy. But if you fuck it up, you look like an absolute shithead because you can walk away with nothing. So it's go big or stay home kind of a situation. So we missed on 7. We're going to move to 8. This is Dark Knight going in. Same type of attack here. Smother the base. That's really all that it's about at this point. This was a bit more of a surgical type of hound kill, or oh my god, Pentaloon. So tricky part here though, getting the lure. As you can see, this clan castle is super deep into the base. Definitely not going to get to it in going through one defense. You're going to have to push through it with something a little bit more special. And with only 20 balloons, you can't really be wasting too much. So this is how this was done. Looking from the north, you're going to see 2 balloons and a haste that's going to push them through the mortar and into the archer tower and just barely gets to that dragon. So we're going to speed up the dragon kill. Alright, king goes down, distracts the dragon just long enough. So now you're going to see the hounds coming down. They're going to surround this air defense. 2 balloons for each target here. A couple of haste push them in, and now it's going to happen. Alright, so hound on either side. A couple of balloons trailing, couple balloons trailing. Rage spell on the in the center of the base. The Archer Queen is still alive, but she's level 5 and she's not doing a whole lot of much as far as targeting anything valuable. Hound comes in on the back end here, takes care of all of the air attacking defenses that are on the northwest side of this base, and 2 hounds are sitting on top of that air defense right now. There is no way that anything is going to happen to them. So as you can see, I got 2 hounds that are floating around here. One's got half, and one's got a little more than half. So pretty much an absolute rape of this Town Hall 9. And that'll teach you for leaving your expos on the ground and leaving your 2 air sweepers pointing in the same direction side by side. Obviously, these guys didn't care a whole lot for their ability to defend. I think they probably spend a lot more time overmatching other teams based on their camps. But they were faced with a team that had a lot more firepower than they did this time, and they paid for it. If they had some better base designs, they had some good bases, they probably could have done a lot better job of defending. But as you can see by the result in the war, 103 to what? 53? Yeah, they didn't really do too well. They didn't really seem to try. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I don't know what I was typing. So yeah, they didn't try. They didn't try to attack. They didn't do much as far as trying to defend either. So I don't know. I wish I could be in other clans when shit was starting to have. When you know, just to see what kind of, I don't know, man. Where's your pride? Show me some freaking pride. I don't know. I've never been overmatched in this clan or any other that I've participated in, to the point where I didn't bother participating. So Gator's coming in here. This is his Town Hall 8.5. Still working on upgrading his troops and his spells. So he's going to come in here with pretty wide, pretty heavy duty wizard attack, trying to push into the core a little bit deeper here. Archer Queen's down. It's nice. He's got his queen working pretty well, and it looked really nice that the queen was under that poison as well. So you're going to see the hog wall go around this base. Hogs are standing in heal here. You're going to get another heal spell coming over here by this wizard tower. Oh, there you go. Just maybe a day late, dollar short here. No need for a jump spell. It didn't really matter what happened as far as the core goes because walls were weak and it's easy to bust through with a plethora of troops. Good deployment there though. I like the poison spell at the end there, right on top of the king. It's nice when everybody ends up in one spot and then they can sort of disperse from there. Kill that king. Absolutely freaking crushed him. And excellent attack. What are you going to say? 3 stars is 3 stars. Lots of remaining troops there. Great job, Gator. Obviously, you are no slouch as far as Town Hall 9 is concerned. So, awesome. Johnny's going to come in here and he's going to do some work on the first Town Hall 8. Love the Johnny boy. Speed up this dragon kill. Alright, so golems are going to come down. For some reason, I believe they come down off the top. If this is me approaching this base, I'm probably coming in from the south. And what do you know? There's Johnny. Down on the south. I remember thinking when he was attacking, I'm like, why is that archer up at the top? But I know why. So you just wanted to take that pathing away from the top of the base. So here you go. You're coming in with the Go-Ho, Town Hall 8. Really nicely executed. Those wall breakers did not stand a chance. A little early on the wall breaker drop. So you're going to see the king moving into the core. Golems moving into the core. And the 2-finger hog drop. And some backside hogs to try to control the pace here. So it was pretty good here to take out those structures on the east side of this base so that to force these other hogs directly into the middle. So you're going to see another heal spell come on right over here. Yeah. And all the hogs are going to finish off the defenses, standing in heals. No danger here for Johnny. No real giant bomb, double giant bomb locations other than that bottom section. So nice job there. Just some cleanup for Johnny. Getting ready to move to Town Hall 9, so that's pretty solid. It's going to be exciting to watch him and GDH moving together here. Speaking of which, here comes GDH with the Clan Castle Lure and Poison. Nicely done, making sure that all the troops were lured from the Clan Castle. Yeah, down comes the Golem. Some wizards on the outside. Wall breakers here trying to push into this base. It's very difficult to have those wall breakers work real well when you've got a wizard tower attacking them. So yeah, in he goes. He opens up. It's very difficult at this level to get your wall breakers to push into the base too deeply. I think he's really going to enjoy his jump spell. I have a feeling. So here comes the 3-finger drop on the hogs on the south side of the base. He'll spell in the open areas, and yeah, look at that, hogs right in the bomb, right in the heels. Okay, so that's exactly the execution that you want. You want to make sure that you're planning your attacks based on areas where there could be giant bomb locations. Okay, slots with 4 tiles wide. He even had a swag heal. Prefer if that wasn't technically really what was going on. I would rather see that swag heal used. Sometimes that poison can be held, but I would, yeah, it's a risky game playing that. But yeah, this was a fun war, so we pushed through it. Nice job. It's all over but the crying for Mr. GDH. Excellent work. We're going to move into our last attack of the day here, Achilles. Pretty easy Clan Castle lure. Wasn't really expecting much from those hogs. Poison spell goes down to weaken the dragon and the balloons. Now you're going to notice at Town Hall 8 you've got 2 spells. Alright, two dark spells. Alright, you've got your poison from your clan castle, and you've got your poison that you're bringing on your own. Now, it's very important as a Town Hall 8, you are bringing troops to kill the dragon. Okay, so use the friggin' troops. Don't get lazy and why do I got my friggin' Wi-Fi symbol up? Don't get lazy and drop 2 poisons and say, okay, now I'm fine. I'll be able to overrun this base. You saw I brought 36 hogs. Now, very, very important, 36 hogs. Now, this dragon is going to go down very quickly because the skellies are distracting while the wizards are doing their damage on the dragon. But watch the way this attack transpires. Okay, nice hog wall, east and west, protecting the witches. Alright, so pretty decent attack so far. Everything seems to be going according to plan. There are some hogs flying all over the place. Those hogs at the south, they got dusted, and I didn't really expect them to. I didn't expect as many to be there. So a poison spell is going to go down on top of this air defense. And unfortunately, that heal was wasted because those hogs did not last. And watch this. All these hogs standing in heals, and there's still 3 defenses up. Thankfully, that king drop on the north side of the base distracted that wizard tower long enough. So fortunately here we've got a wizard in the bag, King's Rage is still available, and we got some witches floating around. So the witch on the east side, she gets dusted. The witch on the south is creating some distraction for the king. And yeah, it's getting pretty sketchy here at this point, knowing that all those hogs are dead. Time was kind of becoming a factor, but not really. I love how a couple of wizards decide to go after one wall, one goes after another wall. I don't know. You would think that the AI would tell them, hey, guess what? You know what? There's a wall right there. Let's all work together to get through that wall quickly. And then there goes the wizards from the giant bombs in the center of the base. So King activates his rage, and that pretty much spells the end of this base. But as you can tell, that poison dropped on the north side of this base really pretty much saved the day as far as allowing the hogs to do a little bit of extra damage on those defenses. If there's 3 defenses there, all these troops are not here anymore. They're dead. They're dead because that king would have lost all his health and had to use his rage early. And he would have been trying to beat on a wall, trying to get into those defenses that were friggin' sniping him from the other side of the wall. So it's very important to use that poison, bring it, and use it on the skelly traps. If you're using hogs, you need to be using your poisons. Don't hold on to it thinking you're a hot shot and dropping it on the clan castle unless the base is destroyed and there's nothing left to drop it on. So anyways, Wingsrule here, pretty heavy duty war fill here. We did lose a war recently. We had a pretty heavy win streak going. Got a few new players now, so honestly I think it was just becoming too much. The HK group really Hong Kong, I presume. They handed it to us. They had us outmatched, and they put us to bed. It was a pretty naughty, pretty nasty looking war. But we've done some serious damage in the past. We had quite a win streak going there, and we're well on the road to another one. So we've got a good war coming up tonight. So Wingsrule here. Like, comment, share. You know the work. Subscribe, and keep clashing. La